Welcome everybody to once again the most overproduced live series that I can come up with, which is just us stealing someone else's idea and once again using all my friends for content.
Thus is the way of the internet.
Today we are super excited to once again bring you Taskmaster, which has obviously been super requested ever since we did the first one. And as you can see, we have some new people here. So I'm going to go one by one and have everybody introduce themselves. But first, a returning person. Trix, why don't you introduce yourself as what your role today?
Well, if you remember the first video, I am the reigning champ. So, I got given the responsibility to this time instead take the role of Taskmaster. And I am fucking buzzing. I think you're in for an absolute treat.
I'm, of course, your host, not Mattlore 11.
Full name.
Yeah, full name. And I'm really excited. This is going to be great.
I'm Garrett. This is my first time on a Mattlore stream and also in Taskmaster.
Hi, I'm Scott, or Scondre, first time watcher, first time not watcher. I'm here for a good time.
Hello, I'm Juliet. It's my first time on the channel. I'm so excited to be here. Thanks, Matt.
Keep
Lore.
smiling.
I'm here by my own choice.
Say how much you love it.
I love it. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Can you just adjust your webcam slightly to the left? You can see the muzzle just coming onto frame there.
I don't know where the fuck I am, but I'm here. Hello, I'm Andpo. This is the second time I've been forced to do this, but I'm glad that I'm being forced to do it.
We brought you back as kind of chat's champion, seeing as seeing as you did win until chat gave Trix the lead.
Yeah,
Right?
I basically lost because I didn't want to eat a banana. It all comes down to that. And frankly, if I were given the opportunity again, I wouldn't eat that banana. So let's just not have bananas and we'll be fine.
As anybody who's watched the show before, and anybody who's watched the previous video before, we do have to start with the prized task. Now, I'm going to hand it over to our Taskmaster to introduce this task for us, and you can also choose which order you want to go in, my friend.
The prize task, to start everything off with, is the best thing that once belonged to someone else. So that could be a gift, it could be bequeathed, you could have stolen it, I don't care, I just want the best thing that once belonged to someone else. I'm going to start off with my valiant challenger last time. That's I had the banana buff, so that's why I was able to win. And we'll go with Andpo to start.
All right. Well, I have a lovely little piece of kit here. This one has a good bit of sentimentality to it as well. So, the item that I have brought that once belonged to someone else is an old ukulele. Now, this ukulele's got some history with it. This belonged to my grandfather, who was it was passed on to him from his father, who was that was passed on to him from his grandfather, and it's from Hawaii. So it's like, it's a Hawaiian thing. They probably, I think that's what this is the culture of. And I think I'll end off this little presentation by giving off a little sampling of its sweet dulcet tunes. This is Here Comes the Sun. It's like 60 years old. Anyways.
Andpo's never heard of tuning.
It does not tune. I tuned it before we started.
That is a very, very pretty instrument. Although, I do have to say just about ukuleles, just get the bigger version. I don't know if my camera's going to do it.
Oh!
There.
Now I gotta
Make them work.
There it is.
It's a guitar.
We can see it.
Move on.
Yeah.
Why are we still on this?
I think we'll go for one of our newcomers, and we'll start with Scondre.
Watch, you let me show. I got this funny worm on a string.
Oh.
My boyfriend ordered 3 boxes of them. And needed someone to give to. So I have one of them.
Question: How
I
many
don't know what happened
comes
to
in
the
a
other ones.
box?
Like a good handful. I want to say like 20 to 40.
Ah, so he's got a
Within
collection.
the range.
It's a connoisseur.
I see.
I recommended making
No,
like a shirt out of them because I thought that would have went hard. But
Oh, you could like crochet them somehow.
it's got little eyes. It's got it all.
Yeah.
Right, okay, I'm glad you held it like that because I've been on the internet long enough to know not to expect that just to be on a string. I thought there was going to be another thing
No,
there
no.
that you were purposely holding in your hand.
Whoa.
He was holding it like one of those fish pictures on Tinder.
It's magic.
That's hilarious.
Oh, is that the idea then? You're meant to pull it through your fingers?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You're supposed to like wow children on the streets and then make them give up their allowance money for it.
Wait, so it's not actually possessed by the Satan?
I mean, like it is, but
Okay, that's what I thought.
Well, next go over to Hart or Julia.
So you guys know the Rainbow Dash jar, right? Is that a cultural reference that fits?
yeah, that works.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not that,
Oh,
but you need it.
it's pretty bad.
Yes.
So, my brother made this and gifted it to me. It is a broken Aquaman action figure that was not broken, but he bought a jar for him. Bought the figure to put in the jar, realized that the figure was too big, and then he broke it. He broke the legs off. I don't know if you can
Yeah.
if you can tell. And it was actually an accompanying gift to God of War Ragnarok. That you got.
Ah, yes.
So it's actually supposed to be Kratos, but there are no Kratos action figures. And he broke the. And there's a little I think this is a piece of his pelvis that's just kind of free floating in there. So yeah, the Aquaman Rainbow Dash jar.
Oh.
Last but not least, Mr. Dumda himself.
Yeah, I have to go mobile for mine.
So
I'll be back. My dad, for a job, travels the world a lot and has since he was like my age. So he has so much shit. And to the point where he just gives me shit, right? Like just I don't know what it is. He doesn't know what it is. All he knows is the country it's from. This is the coolest thing. As soon as the task came into the chat, I thought of this item immediately. This is from India, and my dad gave it to me.
Did you try rubbing it?
It does something really cool that I hope I can do with one hand. So if you know,
I think I know what this is.
fill
Oh.
the
Bong.
bottom. You fill it up in the bottom. I don't want to overflow it, and then it doesn't come out,
What?
and then it comes out.
What?
Yeah.
Does that hurt the genie?
No, he's learned to hold his breath. So yeah, I filled it from the bottom, and then it doesn't come out.
That's
That's
a
crazy.
serious
And then it comes out.
hujama. What's it?
Yeah, no idea what it's called. No,
I know what it's called.
It was in my
That's
dad's
not-
possession, and now it belongs.
That's not like what they used to poison like emperors,
No,
was
that's
it?
an assassin's pot.
Okay.
That's what I thought it was.
I know,
And now I'll leave
I know
this-
exactly what that is.
Oh?
It's just a bong. It is literally just a bong.
You put the weed in the bottom.
I mean,
It is a bong that has gone through custom and excise. That's it. Like,
and
Now,
it's a me,
along with that,
Mario.
something that everybody else will be winning as well is, of course, the Taskmaster Trophy, which we have right here, ready for everybody. It is a PNG that'll be
Wow.
sent
Oh
to
my
the
God.
winner,
Yo!
and you can attach it to your profile pictures, put it in your about section. But the whole goal is so that when Trix rewatches this for the 50th time on his stream, he can always see himself and whoever won.
Oh,
That's beautiful.
Wow.
All right, Trix, and with that, why
Why are
don't you
there
give
no
us
pupils?
the scores for that task right there?
Golden Tricks is
So-
bone chilling.
yeah, it is. It is hard.
Yeah.
You should know. You should have seen it before we amended it slightly, the eyes would have.
Were you
Sent you
purposely
somewhere.
trying to put your eyes in the back of your head, or did you just edit out the pupils to
I
make
edited
it
out the
better?
pupils to make it look
Worse?
better.
The pupils were horrendous. Like, I know
Okay.
they're my eyes, but whatever Matt did to it beforehand, it was demonic. I like. This is difficult. This is the first round, and I find it difficult. I kind of have to do the. I would say the oldest one, but it's not actually because there's an argument with Andpo's. Because I really enjoyed Garrett's one, but it is just a bong. Like it's not a funny joke. It's just a bong. Like that's all it is. But the story made it work. So
It's a funny jug.
officer.
No, see when you turn it around for the
It's a funny jug.
Garrett, go turn it around again. You gotta
See,
prove
look,
this
the
by
word didn't
wrong.
come out, but now it's coming out.
Officer,
don't
I'm
think
not a
Trix got it.
comedian. I'm a magician.
You have a bottle of water, officer? Watch, I'll put it in the bottom.
What's that behind your ear?
Officer, it's not an open bottle of alcohol. Look, if I pour it, it doesn't come out. Alright, go ahead, Trix. What's the score?
So giving Garrett 4 for that one.
Wow.
Then
Ooh.
Andpo is getting the 3. It's a musician, even though it is just a
History.
tiny guitar. History's there, and it
got a
is
variety.
pretty cool. This is where it's a bit, close.
Okay.
It's the Scandra had the
Wow.
weird pink tail thing, but
What?
it did have eyes, so that's a bonus. Julia got a broken toy of the wrong character
In a jar.
in a jar.
Close
Would
enough.
it have been better if I used the jar?
I mean, the jar weirdly does make it slightly better.
If
There
I
was at least. So I'm just gonna give you both 2 points.
Ah, sounds good. Sounds
I
good.
can accept that.
Someone in chat said, I
that's
think
fine.
it's funny
I
that
can
God
take
of
that.
War is still sealed.
No, it's not.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure of that.
Okay. All right.
All right, my friends, that is the scores. We have Andpo with 3, Garrett with 4, and Julia and Scott hanging in the back with 2. I think it is
Matt.
time. What's up?
Please give context to those photos, please.
Oh, there is no context. That's the photos that they
That's the
submitted
photos.
in for this.
Yeah.
Dang, I
There's
feel
no
like we're all
context.
normal now. I didn't know we were gonna have fun with this.
Self-submitted.
Yeah, this is self-submitted. I didn't. Unlike last time, I didn't steal anybody's. I was like, listen, whatever you want to submit is what you want to submit. And then I got in trouble with Julia. First up, we have the camouflage task. Camouflage yourself. You must be present in the photo, and you must be hidden in the photo. That's all it said. So here's the plan. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to show you, Taskmaster, a picture. I'll tell you who it is, and you're gonna tell me if you can tell me where they are, and I will give you.
Okay.
All right, this one is submitted from Julia. Can you tell me where Julia is?
No. I'm guessing in the closet somewhere.
All right, in the closet somewhere.
No. Behind the suitcase.
Behind the suitcase. All right, that is your final.
It was open at a weird angle.
All right, and with that,
I think that was a normal angle.
we get into watching it.
It's currently 3:17 and I have to pack and I have to get ready and I have to go and I have to do this task and I don't know where to hide because it's not a big room, if you can't tell. It's a relatively big room, but it's not super huge. So yeah, I'll figure it out. I don't know if I can make the mattress appear lumpy in the same way. Is this a flat mattress? Wait, does this work? If I make, oh my god. Give me the most points for this task because I'm here playing 4D chess. Actually, I'm gonna have it open but facing this way. Ha ha ha. I'm gonna drape my blanket over it so that it could look like it's hiding me underneath the desk. This is becoming a game of I Spy.
Did I just
Open
get
up a picture
finesse?
on my computer.
I don't know.
Just get finesse?
See if that gets some notoriety. Price it fast fair.
mediocre. Fix the rug. Okay. Ow! Oh, my hand! I have to make sure not to snap my neck. What if I went towards the inside more? Wait, what if I went towards the inside more? Does it look like there's a human underneath
so
the
good.
mattress?
Oh, yeah. That looks so good.
Oh,
Thank you.
Because there is.
And that is Julia's task.
Hell yeah.
Thank
Oh,
you.
my goodness.
first of the pre-recorded tasks, and I get finessed like that.
Wow.
Oh, yes. Very well played. Very well.
Thank you very much.
Brilliant. All right. Now, for the next person, Taskmaster, it is going to be Garrett. I will give you 10 seconds. All right. Here is his submitted image.
I mean, that weird rug on the left-hand side do be looking like he's just sitting in a chair with a sheet over his head.
3, 2, final answer.
Yeah,
please,
there goes
Taskmaster.
that.
Hidden under the blanket.
Hidden under that blanket on the left.
All right, final answer. Let's watch it.
Just a little tiny hand. Oh, now I see it. Oh,
Wait.
his hand is still in it. His hand is still in it.
There we
Oh.
go.
Yeah,
Oh,
baby.
my- Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, my
Okay.
girlfriend sat in that chair, put my shoes on, man spread, and then put a blanket over her. Well, at first she just sat there, and I was like, wait,
It's not convincing enough.
that's a girl under there.
I need you to take up more space. Feel more important.
Oh, man.
Oh, goodness.
So first of all, I gotta commend you for using your better half in your tasks, because that is exactly a technique I did last year. It's very effective. The question is, were you camouflaged?
I was present in the photo.
Okay.
My hand was sticking out of that crack the entire time.
He was there.
He was. It was.
You
it
can
was
see him
there.
right there.
It's obvious, honestly.
Wait, is his hand in there? And that's
Yeah,
In
yeah,
between
it's
the
like-
lamp-like things.
That's a camo,
Hey.
baby.
That
Trickster.
counts.
I don't know if that counts. I think you
Hey, Trickster gets to decide what does and does not count.
Person
I'm
under
pretty
the
sure.
blanket.
if I was the Taskmaster, I
If
would
the
guy- If one of
Yeah.
the guys in the original one from the TV show can dress up in all yellow, shrink himself down, and put him in a fruit bowl, I can hide behind a door and stick my fucking
That
hand
is-
out.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I mean, just personally,
exactly
I
what I
wouldn't
would
let
do
that
in this
slide.
For both Julia and Garrett, those were your first tasks you recorded, is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, Garrett, first of all, did you keep up that mentality of using your girlfriend for clout, or is
We
that
will
just for
find
this
out,
one?
No,
I guess.
but that doesn't mean she didn't, provide input and like help me out.
Julia, because this is your first one, and you said you were packing to leave,
Yes.
did you cram all of these into one day before you were leaving on a trip?
No, I wish
Oh,
I
right,
did.
okay.
I did. That was the only one I did at school. I did one day, and then I did 2 the same day,
Mhm.
and then 2 in the same day, the day before it was due. So
Right on.
that is very much in keeping with the traditions of this Taskmaster.
as a matter of fact, not the day before it was due, the day it was due. I just thought it was
Hell
the next
yeah.
day.
Oh,
Okay.
All right.
let's go for it.
This Scott is hidden in this
Holy
frame.
Oh my god, the photo! I saw it. Amazing. I saw the photo top left.
Yeah, I just saw it.
6,
Okay.
Are you underneath the rug?
4,
Are you the
3,
photo?
2,
You're underneath the rug on the floor.
and
There are-
1.
Oh.
All right. Let's play. Let's
Is
hit
he
play.
one of
Have I been
Hello,
switched again?
welcome to the third task of the Taskmaster Challenge, where I attempt to hide in plain sight with nothing but what I have in my house. Let's go. Now, for my
close?
situation,
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh,
Not that.
Take it
what
back.
happens usually,
Take it
but
back
yeah.
a couple of frames.
that green
Take
screen
it back.
transition.
Where did your hair go?
Oh, it gets.
I also thought this was the third task, so.
Taskmaster challenge, right? Attempt to hide in
The hair
plain sight
will
with nothing
morph as
but
we
what I have in my
continue.
house. Let's go. Now, for my situation in particular, I don't exactly have, like, mountains of room to actually set up anything, like, elaborate. So I think I'm just gonna go with the tried and true hallway gag. I'm also gonna be using my access to a complete duplicate bust of my own head, which I think will come in handy.
That was such a convincing thing. Holy shit. Try to come from below lighting.
Huh?
Oh, and the reflection. Okay. Okay. I mean, if we're going by Garrett logic, this applies.
If we're going by Garrett logic, you are correct. It does apply, but that's a big if.
Listen, all I'm saying, here's my
It
vouching
all
for
comes
this,
down to
by
one
the way.
person.
Out of the 3 that have been shown, 2 of us were visible.
Oh, that is true. Yeah, one of us was
So,
under a
Fuck
mattress
me for
and
applying
blanket.
my logic,
I don't
but
know.
like, you know.
It just looked pretty lumpy. If you actually looked, you would have been able to tell.
Oh, it's a camouflage,
Very
not show yourself afflage.
Mm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, this is also 3 for 3. I've been baited. I was expecting a far lower standard of task here, so I'm just going to hype this up as much as possible because
Alright.
I've been baited every time. Andpo,
All right, let's move on to
what are we looking for
Andpo.
before?
This is Andpo's frame. You have 10 seconds.
Go for it.
Go!
Ooh.
He's going to be outside, judging by the logic of everything else that's
back
going.
there and some shit.
Right? Yeah. Was this the Halloween? I hope with the bloody hands.
All right, final answer. 4, 3.
Under the pink rug. No, he's not going to fit there. It's going to be his sister or something like that. He's in the picture of the deer. Fucking, I don't know.
All right, well, let's find out, shall we? All right.
Oh, right there, Richard. Is it work?
Oh my god.
God.
It worked. I was so scared. I was such a gamble.
It's fucking cold out there. Holy shit.
There we go.
You go up those stairs so quick.
Oh, it was cut. I think that was definitely cut.
That was cut. He put-
Hell yeah.
Oh,
that
was
is
a gamble.
4
I
for
wasn't-
4 debated.
Oh,
That is 4 for 4.
Embarrassing.
I was
also.
entirely, my entire upper body was completely visible directly
Yeah.
on camera. Just saying.
So was mine.
I mean, you see, by that logic and the act of camouflage, there is no argument that Andpo gets 4 points for that.
Let's go.
Oh, okay.
Woo!
His full upper body was on screen and visible, and not one of us saw him. That is the definition of camouflage, right?
Mm-hmm.
I
And
think that's in
now,
the dictionary, yeah.
now we get into you annoying buggers who debated me massively, each and every one of you. Now, there is the argument as well that technically there's tiny slivers of body parts that you can see on Garrett's and Scott's, and you can't on Julia's. However, Julia was on screen as far as like
What?
you know.
Yeah, you just tell me Garrett's entire hand wasn't on screen.
I was on screen.
You were under a blanket.
My whole body
Does that
was in
count
front of
as
the camera.
on screen? If I was behind a wall, would that
screen.
count as
What
on
was
screen?
mine? I was behind that door.
You
were-
in view.
You
You
were
were there the whole
like,
time.
You weren't there.
I'm fully happy
I
with your
I was
decisions.
behind that door. in the original Taskmaster 2, somebody literally takes a door and hides entirely behind the door.
Yeah, they hid entirely behind the door, which is my inspiration.
He's behind the
I
door.
was literally behind the door.
Well, okay. If you
can't
do
door
watch the
behind the
reference
door.
clips we were given, his defense was that he was wearing the door, not just standing
I
behind
was
the door.
wearing my mattress.
But also, Andpo, I made up for that by sticking my hand out.
Mm-hmm.
I made up for it by
So it's a
clenching my
bracelet.
body.
So you are wearing.
So
Taskmaster's
can I
also
just clarify something here? So, Garrett, when you're standing behind that door, are you poking your fingers through the hinge slot?
Yep.
It's really a finger I can see.
That's like that's just a shitty like camera.
Yeah, it's
Like,
a matter of
It's just a
pixels.
noisy ass image. Those are all 4 of my fingers here.
That's an entire hand.
How can you is the door attached there, or are you just holding a door?
The door is attached
I
there.
think it's just got a white
Hey,
gap.
hey,
in it.
Trickster,
Yeah.
Trickster, cheap American apartments.
Do I need to go mobile again, Trickster? Would that help?
If you did and your girlfriend's still there. Should we Scots again?
I
I'm
would
right there. It's clear as day.
I don't know about that one.
I don't know how to
Knowing where you are in this image, I can't see you.
I'm the silhouette in the reflection.
I'm the silhouette in the reflection of night.
So I hate the fact that you genuinely it was the photo in the top left threw me off for the first 5 seconds.
Distracted your wonderful searching
Yeah.
time. Is that a year-round fixture
Right.
in the house?
Oh yes, of course.
Oh, of course it is. I'm glad.
I also have Master Chief with car.
Man, I need to
Uh,
get some decorating tips from you. Fuck.
Right, and show me Julia again.
Of course.
Hmm.
Pretty good.
You see now,
Wait a minute, my silhouette was in there, and Garrett's hand was in there, but
There were Freddy
Hey, hold
Fazbear's in
on.
there.
I will say, Trix, shut up. Everybody shut up. Everybody shut up. Pause. Trix. There are maybe, okay, let's say 5% of my
Defend your
body is
case.
visible. I see 0% of that body.
Look at the mattress. Are you joking?
That's what
Okay, you're in a
This
college
is-
dorm. A
this
lumpy
is-
mattress is not a sign for an alarm.
We have decent mattresses here.
Oh my god, it's just in. College dorm room has lumpy mattress. In other
Look at the
news.
dorm. Look how beautiful it is. Yeah, no. Chat
Found
says
in the
there's a lump.
kitchen.
Chat says
Ask
there's a
Freddy
lump.
Fazbear that.
to kind of throw in my understanding of this, now that we know that Julia's underneath that mattress, it doesn't look right. That mattress doesn't look
Thank
right
you.
now.
okay. Garrett's hand poking through the door didn't look right, but I didn't question it.
Thank you, Scott.
I mean, and it's just as well that you didn't question it because it's my job to question it. So Julia's getting 3, and Garrett's getting 2 because the girlfriend gag was the best, and Scott, no chance. Sorry, mate.
Yeah, okay.
Like even when we
Good
knew where
effort,
you
boys.
were, we couldn't discern that that's
Impartial.
The case was attempted to be argued, and that's all we can ask for.
The scores updated, I believe, are 7 to Andpo, followed by Garrett with 6, Julie with 5, and Scott with 3.
Let's go.
Embarrassing.
What?
The people's champion.
We put a poll in chat. I'm just kind of curious as to who people think would win in chat. People voted that Andpo would win. That Andpo would win, and
Lady
Julie would
Diana.
come second. Oh, Lady Diana, who now? All right.
That was way more difficult than I was expecting to be. Like way more difficult. And to be fair, it feels harsh that there's such a divide between 1 and 4, but that's the way the scores have to go, I'm afraid. And
Yeah.
also, I'm glad chat's here as well, and they got to witness this because I will guarantee you none of them got anyone.
Oh,
Ooh.
damn.
Right?
Put a poll.
Nobody.
Put a poll.
Did you guys
Did
get it?
anyone
you see it?
genuinely see anyone?
In the comments down
Yeah.
below.
I will say, so when I first got the footage, I never saw Scott. Garrett, I also fell for the chair gag, and because that was the first chair one that I looked at, and then I saw Andpo because I would have done the same thing.
Yeah.
And for Julia, Julia submitted like 5 attempts, so it's pretty difficult to know which one was the real one.
I think
So I couldn't tell you.
I was gonna be in the closet at first.
The closet one, in my opinion, was the best one. She put herself in her hamper and then put a coat with a hanger on it and like was in there.
Oh my god.
Keep piling laundry. I'm so glad I haven't done my laundry in a week. And then, right? And then if I'm wearing long pants, like later, if I am, and then my scarf, I can just hide my body through there, and then if I turn like this, oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay. I hang myself with my hanger, right? And then I can also put it above my head, right? Oh, that's good. And then I scarf to hide my hands. Wait, or this to hide my hands. Is that gonna work? Does this work? Oh, I'm stuck. Okay. Oh, it went in my mouth. Is that gonna work?
That one was pretty good.
That one was good. That was really
That
good.
was my first idea, though.
Yeah, the bed was good.
See, it's one of those moments where it makes total sense now in the context of showing this as a competition. However, if your roommate walks in and it's like you're sitting there in your hamper with a coat on, hanging up, it's like,
Don't worry, Wendy.
I,
No, my roommate from last year. I have a single this year, but she's seen a lot worse from me. I think
Don't
she would have
worry.
just walked in and gone, "Hey, Julia," and then kept going about her life.
We've decided to go with a more creative task, and one inspired by our Taskmaster himself, and we have challenged our contestants to make their best beer poster. First up, we do have Scott.
I'm gonna mute myself and crawl into a corner.
That sounds like a plan.
I feel that.
I'll see you guys later.
If there's one thing I know about advertising, it's that sex sells. Now, sadly, my room is lacking a sort of iconic sex appeal, you know? So I've had to take drastic measures, and I've laid out this board here with the 3 sexiest people I could possibly think of that I would want to sit down with, have a couple brewskis, you know? We have Phil Collins, Eddie Murphy, and the Griffin from Quest for Camelot. Now, if like me, you're having a hard time deciding between those 3, because they're all very good potential candidates, I will go through a couple of points to kind of, you know, nudge you along and help you out deciding which one to go with. I've already made up my mind. This is more so to get you integrated in with my thought process, you know, get a little in my world. First up, we have Phil Collins. He played in the band, the Genesis, the band, not the console, not the Sega console, the Genesis, the band. And he made a few songs for Tarzan 2. Up next, Eddie Murphy. He was in the movie Meet Dave, that movie where they built the giant head of Eddie Murphy and they drove it around America on a trailer hitch. I actually have a copy. I never leave home without it because it's in my home. I don't leave my home. I got a copy. It's in there. Another thing about Eddie Murphy, he was also in the 2003 version of Haunted Mansion. Now, I actually also have a copy of the Haunted Mansion with Eddie Murphy.
DVDs.
Never leave home without it. And last but not least, we have the Griffin from Quest for Camelot. He was a cool Wendy's toy, and I had it as a kid, and I don't know where it went, but I had it. He eats politely. He's got like a little monocle in a scene. I love him. I want to give him a little smooch on his bird lips. Now, for up to me, I think my choice would be pretty obvious. I like Griffin from Quest for Camelot. He's a bi icon. I have to go with him. But I've decided to go with Phil Collins just because he's also made songs for the first Tarzan movie. And I left that one out because that would have given away the game a little early. He made the first Tarzan and the second Tarzan music. Isn't that crazy? Not all the second Tarzan movie, though. Let's go make a poster with Phil Collins on it.
I got the aesthetic TV screen.
Whoa.
Why are you so good at things?
Whoa.
What is happening? What is that?
Gosh.
intrigued me. Oh my god!
That's fucking awesome.
Awesome!
That's so cool. I would hang it up. I would hang it up. That's
Caught me off
hilarious.
guard. That's crazy.
Oh my god.
Oh.
That was phenomenal. And giving the backstory behind it, top class. Absolute top class.
Thank you.
And I can't believe he did both Tarzans.
I know, right?
Yeah,
People
he's
forget
kinda
about
good.
Tarzan
He's
too.
goddamn
They're like, oh no,
He's
he just
allowed
named
to.
Tarzan 1.
I
Legend.
only knew Tarzan 2. I
Dude,
never
you know
knew
the song where they're like
Tarzan
breaking stuff in a camp? Oh, that one's great.
That's a great one. Yeah, no, I love that one.
Oh.
So I'm
Ooh,
curious from a technological standpoint, Scott, how did you get the image off of the screen?
What do you mean?
How did
Oh, I
you...
took a picture.
Okay, it was a
of it.
picture. Okay, cool. Alright,
Nice.
Carry on, Tricks.
Andpo made the comment during it, so I think he's probably best to ask the question as to, you know, the aesthetic screen.
Oh yeah, dude, that's like such a aesthetic. Yeah, I don't know. You have like a tree in your room too, and you have like a screen
What is
that's
your
from like
life?
100 years ago using MS Paint that the cavemen used. That's so cool.
It wasn't
I
MS
just
Paint, it was
used
Mario
Photoshop.
Paint. It was Mario
It's
Paint.
the Mario Paint.
What? That's crazy.
It was Mario Paint.
Yeah.
That's
Can I
so
ask-
cool.
Can I ask how you got that tree? Is that like foam or like?
Oh,
how
I
you
made,
make
yeah, I
that?
made it out of foam and like put a bunch of foam spray on it and painted it brown.
I want a tree in my room. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I know.
I want
Give me
the,
a
I
tree.
want I want the children's library experience where you have like a full
Yes.
tree in your house, like just.
Oh,
There's
dude,
something
that's got
to-
shitty
oh my
Amazon
God.
leaves.
Oh,
That's
overall,
great.
I want like a rainforest cafe in my room, but fake foliage is
You're on your
expensive.
way.
It's so expensive.
Ampo, you are really close to having like a solid like ramen shop though. in
Yeah,
your-
I'm
in
getting
your
there.
room.
I'm getting
Like,
there.
it's
we
like-
gotta
it's
go in.
so, like, Out of everyone.
You got the bisexual lighting going on.
Oh,
You got
yeah.
it all.
Hold on, I need to get the Andpo in full view. I forgot to open my.
Yeah, this is
There it is.
Yeah.
Hey, it's
All right.
backwards in Discord.
Tricks, do you have any questions or any follow-ups?
I mean, that's phenomenal. And the fact that you didn't even mention the fact it was Mario Paint without a whole bunch of questioning.
I like the
And
implication.
then you said
Sorry.
it.
I like the implication that this is just your default painting service. It's just like you don't. This is just what you use in place of like Photoshop.
Best part is he's an animator.
So you had tools, like you had all the tools possible to use for this, and the the decision you went with, I know what I'm going to use for this, was Mario Paint.
I had to. It's my favorite art program.
Well, speaking of
Okay.
someone else who used a tool, we are going to move on to Ampo's submission.
Hi,
Oh, okay,
I'm Andpo,
okay.
and now we're going to be doing the make your own beer poster task. Now, I'm not entirely sure how much I'm going to expose myself here, but I don't know what that means. Is it like? I'm assuming it's not just like a poster for beer. There's got to be more to it. Right? It's not. That's not like the end all be all. Hold on. Let's give it a Google. Let's see if something comes up. I spelled beer wrong. I think I'm starting to get the gist here, I guess. Why does that one have feet on it? Oh. No, okay. I know, I think I'm starting to get the gist here. You know, I guess back in the day, beer didn't really sell itself on its own. Is the joke that I'm just doing, is the joke just sell alcohol with my body? I can do that. Hold on, I got this. Hold on, just give me a second. Let's accessorize.
Phrases I wasn't expecting to hear.
Hey!
Anyways. Pretty proud of that tie. There was no mirror in there, so I'm the best. Anyways. How do girls do this? I don't know what to fucking do. The noises help. They get me in the mindset. It's acting. This is art, okay? The material has been collected, and now it is time to enact my artistic genius upon the page. I don't know. Posters are long and tall. I'm kind of like me. I don't know. I'm kind of like a poster. Bitch, you built like a poster. Okay, so we're off to a good start. Dare I say it, the perfect one, even. But we're lacking that substance. We need that grounding connection. We've put the bait on the hook, but we've yet to link the hook to the fishing rod. We needed to give it a reason. We need to have the bait. Ooh, that one seems pretty promising. Oh, okay. Maybe hopefully it'll be big enough. I think that's a good composition. I think that's a great composition even, but we need... All right, that's a great first line. That's good. That's a good one for sure. But we need to indoctrinate these newbies. You know, these new potential consumers. These innocent young babes. I think that works. Right? Let's make it smaller but bigger. Smaller but bigger. Smaller but bigger. I think she's complete. Anyway, so I'll see you guys after. I'm not actually chugging that for the bit. I was throwing this away directly afterwards. I fucking hate these things.
Hey.
That's a high percentage, honestly.
That's hard.
That's a good percentage. You should buy beer.
That's pretty up there.
Yeah. Like, what happens if you buy 3 beers? Does that mean there's nearly 100% chance of you taking your shirt off?
Let's not try and game the system here. Okay, we're operating off the honor system. Let's not try and violate that.
I have enough money for at least 3 beers. Like, you know.
I mean, I said if you buy beer, singular. Okay, let's not violate the terms of the contract.
The messaging one.
Yeah. Hey!
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I'm having a virgin rum and coke today.
Oh,
Coke.
All right.
One of my dude, you remember that joke from back in the day? I'll have a virgin white Russian, a glass of milk.
Just
baby.
milk.
All
right.
What inspired the beater in the background?
Oh yeah, the rusted old truck in the middle of nowhere. I will again repeat. I'm from the South, so that's what I associate with beer.
Fair.
I mean, if you have the kind of the bare basics of what a beer poster is, there is a truck, there is a seductive pose,
a wee babe,
and a babe. You know,
and Andpo was all 3.
You got the core essences of a beer poster in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Andpo actually drank a lot of beer and then drove that truck.
Yeah.
That's how it looked like that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, next up for everybody, we have Garrett.
Beer. I mean, you gotta love beer. Makes your car way more fun to use. Makes girls prettier. What the fuck? Why would I say that? Why would I? When you think beer poster, you think like girl in bikini on the beach with a fucking Michelob Ultra or some shit. No. I'm not sexy nor hot. But I am badass. So since I refuse to take my shirt off for this, and it's like 40 degrees out today, Fahrenheit, by the way, Trix.
Thank you.
What am I gonna do for my poster? I'm so glad you fucking asked. I'm so glad you asked.
So in order to enact my vision, I have to hire help because I'm not a photographer. And so I went on Craigslist, found the best rated photographer near me, and he said he was booked until 2024. So I found this guy. What's your name again?
I know that guy.
What's your name again?
I'm Matt. I'm the host.
Hi.
I'm hosting.
Okay.
So I hired a guy who he's schizophrenic or something. Like I don't know what the host means, but I'll keep a distance. I have pepper spray. It's fine. So I think as a rule, Taskmaster, if we are still calling you Taskmaster, I'm going to try and be as unhelpful as possible. I think I'm gonna just do exactly what you tell me to do and not like be creative with this at all. I will do precisely what you tell me to.
Yeah. Honestly, you doing exactly what I tell you to is how I want our friendship to go for the rest of our lives. So that's that's not a problem.
That's fine. So are we gonna start right away?
Yeah. Get out of my fucking car. Okay, I'm gonna give you a 10-second head start. I have a gun in the.
Okay, what is my first command? What are we doing? Well, seeing that you have to do everything I say. Okay. Do you want to buy me a ticket to Godzilla? -1?
No, I have to do that though. No, that's not fair. You can't take advantage of
All right,
the
let's go see
situation.
Godzilla.
No!
One adult. No, what?
Beer set up right here with this random weirdo's camera set up on the floor looking at the beer.
My idea is to ollie over this bottle. The problem being, it's been like 6, 7, 8 months since I've touched a skateboard. I got here today and I just tried to do an ollie on that shitty pavement we were talking about, and it didn't really work out too well for the first 10 tries. Asphalt fucking blows. This needs to be repaved really bad, and therefore my legs are vibrating on that fucking skateboard too much. So, this is a spiritual experience for me, because I'm trying to contact my long-lost friend, the Ollie. I know he's here, because I have landed some since we've gotten here. They haven't been too good, but...
Feels like this is a big moment for me, man.
Oh, I knew it sounded familiar. I know that video.
I want another downward shot.
Or maybe just the bottom of my board.
And ooh, that's actually sick. Hold on. So hold the camera down there, board right here, and me holding a beer like this, but board right under, or camera right under. So all you see is the bottom of the skateboard and the full exposed label.
Are you good?
Yeah, you good? Yeah. We can call it that.
Yo!
Oh.
I just watched a vlog. Go. I love the Godzilla break. More videos need Godzilla breaks, frankly.
I mean, as far as you're talking, we give you the task, and then it starts off by you hiring a random photographer off Craigslist, then going to watch a film, and then retraining yourself to do it all. You definitely added the story behind it, which I'm a big fan of.
Thank you.
And the fact that my assistant almost got killed by a beer bottle is just cherry on top.
It's okay. He emailed me the medical bill and I blocked his number. So.
And the fact you themed it after a Thrasher magazine is just
brilliant.
Awesome. And you didn't do that ultraviolet whatever that I've never heard of. That is a totally American beer, and I've definitely heard of Miller Lite.
Oh yeah, fucking Miller High.
What I actually know.
The tagline of it is the champagne of beer.
Oh.
And it's actually great. And so that's why the subtitle on the poster is they wouldn't call it the champagne of beers if it was bad.
It's true.
I like it.
Real?
I didn't even read that.
There's one little criticism I have for you, and it's simply your self-belief. Have it up the way. You could have ollied over the top of it. Look how high that ollie was. You didn't have to have it lying flat.
Yeah, that was like ollie number 30, brother. I had to get there.
Very well done.
Nice.
All right. Now, Usually, when we have somebody go last, it is because they either fail the task really bad, or they blow our fucking minds. And so that is why, last but not least, is Julia.
So scared.
Nice setup.
Good morning. I am in bed. And I've been thinking about these tasks. I've been laying in bed thinking about the tasks. I'm gonna do this super fast because I'm going to need to shower after doing this, which sounds disgusting, but it's the truth. So I need to paint myself, and I'm not gonna tell you what color I'm painting myself. I'm gonna black and white this video until the reveal, so that you don't know. So I'll be back. I'm gonna get ready to turn myself into a color. Who knows which one? Ooh.
I can't see you regretting this at all.
No!
It's not easy.
It's green.
Being green. Why are there so many songs about rainbows? And what's on the other side? Just as an FYI, this makeup palette I believe I got in middle school. If it wasn't middle school, it was freshman year of high school. Context, I'm a junior in college. This is an expired makeup palette. And I'm green.
I just wanted to walk through it.
Should I do my neck? I think I should. I'm green, ba ba dee da ba da. Hey.
Easy going.
Hey.
Normally when someone paints themselves green, you can predict it to some extent.
Hey, yo guys, I'm feeling a little sick after this.
I'm waiting
I'm
for
feeling
her
a
to say the
little
word
green around the gills. Hi ho, Kermit the Frog here. I love beer. Hi ho, evil Kermit the Frog here. Don't drink beer, it is bad for you. Hi ho, Kermit the Frog. I will never not drink beer. I love beer. And now I'm going to punch you. No, I'm evil Kermit. Please don't punch me. Hi ho, punch, punch. Ah! Kermit the Frog here. Drink beer. It's good for you.
I asked you to rotate.
Hey guys.
Apology.
I just wanted to come here today and be truthful and honest with everyone. That beer commercial that you just saw, starring me as Kermit the Frog and Evil Kermit, I'm so sorry, this is really emotional. I lied to you. That actually wasn't a beer commercial that I filmed. I made a mistake and I accidentally did a wrong task, a task that we had removed from this Taskmaster game. It was recreate a classic meme, and I went to recreate the dark Kermit meme, and I didn't realize that we had removed it, and so I filmed it, but instead of refilming a beer commercial, I just kind of repurposed the footage from the Kermit thing, and I just want to apologize to you, and I hope that, I really hope that you can forgive me. 1 second.
This is amazing.
I really hope that that you I just really hope that you guys can forgive me. and maybe have mercy on me when you really when you think about that, and also to my beloved Taskmaster when you give me my score. Thank you.
Hey, I don't know if you can tell, but I just showered, and after showering, I blew my nose, and it's green.
It's green.
It's inside of me. Kermit is inside of me.
Whoa.
So, before we go any further, they
My
deserve
brain
to
hurts.
explain the entire series of events. Julia, take it away.
I've never been more shocked in my life.
So, I laid in bed. The morning. This was the day everything was due, right? This was the day everything was due. Originally supposed to be due. And I'm like, oh shoot, I gotta do these tasks. And I'm like, I woke up and I was like, meme one. What am I doing for the meme one? I was like, maybe I'll do like, I want to do like an old one. I was like, gonna do like a 2010 one. And then I was like, wait, I know exactly what I want to do. I want to do a Kermit the Frog one. Because if there's anything I love, it's the Muppets Most.
Yeah, why does everybody have movies? There's no way movies today.
Reach.
Can you even play those? I have nothing that can play DVDs.
So I paid myself green and I filmed the task. I filmed it amazingly. And then all day I'm like waiting for it to upload to Google Drive because it takes forever. I send it to Matt and Matt goes, oh, what task is it? And I was like, well, I named the Google Drive, so it's very clearly the classic meme task. And literally, hold on, let me pull up the Discord DMs that happened. Because I believe that Matt just said something that was, we're not doing that.
I said,
not a-
yeah, I wanted to make sure that that's what you meant. We're not doing that task. We got rid of that one.
So, yeah, for full context for chat, there was a list of tasks that were given out, and one of them was recreate a meme.
No, it was a classic.
A classic meme.
A classic.
And there was difficulties behind it, and it was a bit awkward, and we had enough already, so we decided to scrap it.
So
There's the
thing is,
context.
on Discord mobile, I didn't update Discord, so it showed like it was just another task. So I don't want to film more. So I cut it into a beer commercial.
because you thought it was a beer commercial and not poster.
So I sent it to Matt, and then Matt once again goes, hey, where's the poster for it? And I was like, the what? So then I have to draw a poster and just send it in.
How is it still the best one?
I was really scared. I was laughing. I was laughing at specifically, hi ho, Kermit the Frog here. I love beer. That was sending me, but I'm like, no one's gonna find
That's
that
my
funny.
sub alert noise from now on.
Every single time you started a new clip with "hi ho," I lost it even more.
So Garrett, halfway through just the random clips, you were like, what the fuck is this? Garrett, I was sent double that amount. I got rid of some of them.
Also had me comparing myself to a Jedi.
Yeah, because you guys completely missed the setup of her doing the dark Kermit, and it's just her going Oh, don't worry, Matt. You also have that footage.
Okay. Okay. Wait, am I? I'm getting the sense that I misinterpreted this task. I won't speak anymore. I want the neck to show. I worked hard on that. I recreated a classic meme. Wait, do I look like that girl from Star Wars? Wait a second. Wait, hold up. This is a side note for me. This is not the first time I've made myself green. Related to Star Wars. This doesn't need to go on the thing. I'm her. I'm literally her.
But yeah.
You didn't see the 8-minute clip.
There's more.
8 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, here.
When it was, I'm laying in bed thinking about tasks, and then okay, I'm gonna paint my face green. I was like,
where is this
okay.
going?
And then like a minute straight of her painting her face green, and I'm like, what does this have to do with beer?
So Garrett, my favorite part about the entire exchange was
frog
that
loves beer.
was that
It's
I
awesome.
was that I texted saying, "Hey, which task is this?" Blah blah blah, and then she goes, "Matt, what the fuck? I just painted my face green at 10 a.m. and you're telling me I did it for nothing?"
I don't think chat fully realizes that Matt was sent completely unfiltered
Unedited.
raw footage from pretty much every person here and was forced to go through every second of it to find the good bits. So
That's my
please
job.
appreciate him.
Aw.
Yes.
As soon as it kind of just cocked on and you'd painted the face, I wrote down 2 words, and I think everyone could just appreciate how good Julia would be as a fuckboy. With those, like, that was
the third strap.
She was slaying it, like, absolutely. Like,
Oh, fuck!
here, there we go.
Oh, damn.
Let freedom ring. That's what you're listening to.
I can just see the rose, lion, and crown tattoo on your shoulder. Like, that's like, it's definitely there. And as soon as you started the apology, I was just thinking, quick, Andpo, give her your ukulele. That was like 2 tasks.
I
that
couldn't
were
find a
perfectly
ukulele
intertwined.
track. I really tried.
But yeah, improvise, adapt, overcome. That was fucking hilarious.
That was
Amazing.
phenomenal.
All right. Now I do
Thank you.
I've seen some people in chat say that they want to own these posters. I will work on the licensing agreement with these people, and I would potentially be down to do these as merch. But
I
these
want
are
royalties.
all of the posters that that were submitted. I think it's hopefully it's pretty easy to tell whose is whose. All right. Taskmaster, any thoughts?
This is genuinely painful to score.
It's not easy
Like-
being green, is it? Sorry, it's not easy being the Taskmaster.
It's really not. And for buying into my sensibilities, that's how I'm going to score this. Andpo, you get 1.
Fair enough.
Scott and Julia, you both get 3. Garrett gets 4.
Ooh.
Wow.
Okay.
Dang.
All right.
Congratulations.
Like that Thrasher mag is fucking.
Thank you, Master.
Just-
Thank you, Master. Thank you, my brain.
Wow, and so looking at the scores, everybody, Garrett has taken over with 10. Julia and Andpo both tied for second with 8, and Scott in last with 6. Now,
Yeah.
of course, we still have 2 more tasks, and of course, we have the live task coming up, so this could all change, and this is all subject to change. Are we ready to move on to the next task? The next task is one that I think Trix may need, because as he gets a little drunk, his senses get a little bit dull, so we do need to educate this man. I asked all of our contestants to make an educational presentation. Now, once again, we have people at the end, because maybe they nailed it or they didn't nail it. Maybe we put people at the start because they nailed it or didn't nail it. Once again, it's Julia, though. So, Julia, let's see what your presentation's about.
This task is my presentation task. And I just want to give a little prior information before we start the presentation. This morning, I stumbled across a blog on Tumblr titled Elvis Presley Wife. It was a magical experience for me. It was a by chance altercation. You know what? I think that is the right word for just the absolute explosion of emotion, physicality, life that this blog gave to me. So please enjoy my presentation on Elvis Presley Wife. Hello. Welcome to my office. Today, we will be discussing tumblr.com/ Elvis Presley wife. This is a presentation by me for you. Let's jump right in. Who is Elvis? Well, he's a singer, an actor, a guy with a not so good history of staying away from minors, and a cultural icon. Bieber fever? Almost. Girls loved Elvis. Girls loved Elvis, but they don't love him anymore. Sure, Elvis still has fans, but I'm pretty sure they're normal. Oh, I'm sorry. What's this? Oh, one moment. Let me just read this. Oh, this is a Tumblr post by a Tumblr user, Elvis Presley wife. What is this? I'm sure this is normal. Do you ever just watch something and go, Elvis would have loved that? Or, that's so his humor? That's how I feel with National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I feel like he would rewatch it and memorize all the dialogue. Like, I think that would have been one of his favorite Christmas movies. He would 100% memorize a speech about making it a good family Christmas, and he'd laugh so hard with the bikini scene. I can just imagine sitting at Graceland with him, everyone in their nice Christmas outfits, or ugly sweaters, depending on his mood, and watching it, and him releasing this huge belly laugh. He would have liked Chevy Chase, I feel. Anyways, ... I thought I'd release this in the midst of the Christmas spirit. There's more movies I think you'd like, but I'll wait a bit before saying anything. Hashtag movies, hashtag Elvis, hashtag National Lampoon, hashtag funny, hashtag his humor, hashtag love him, hashtag love this man, hashtag Elvis Presley. 5 notes. Oh. The post that started it all. Yes, that's a real post that someone made that I discovered. I saw this post this morning and had to reread it a few times just to figure it out, you know? So let me summarize it for you in case you didn't get it from me reading it. Tumblr user Elvis Presley wife frequently goes about her life thinking about what Elvis would think about things. In this case, she details how she thinks it would be if Elvis watched National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. She also talks about the experience of what it would be like to watch it with him and how he would feel about it. With Elvis Presley, who died in the 1970s. You know, the guy from Lilo and Stitch. You know, the guy from Sofia Coppola's 2023 movie Priscilla. That guy? Cool.
This is great.
Let's take a closer look at the blog, shall we? Elvis's wife, his one and only. This is the header and bio of Elvis Presley wife. I am in love with all of Elvis from his humble beginnings to that fateful, horrible day in 1977 that I will never get over. To me, he is the ultimate man. I love him so much, and no one will ever understand how much I love this man. He's my husband. I want to try... Sorry, that was unprofessional. I want to time travel, meet, date, get engaged, marry, have his kids, grow old, and die together when we are both old and gray. Someone wrote this. Someone believes this. So who is Elvis Presley wife? What an introduction we have, and I think I need not say more. How about we take a look at some of the Tumblr user Elvis Presley's wife's tags. You know, the hashtags on a post on Tumblr. Hashtag Elvis Presley, hashtag Elvis, hashtag love, hashtag my baby, hashtag Presley, hashtag handsome man, hashtag love you baby, hashtag love him, hashtag I love him, hashtag love him, exclamation point. Hashtag Elvis Presley, hashtag love, hashtag my baby, hashtag Presley, hashtag handsome man, hashtag love you baby, hashtag love him, hashtag I love him, hashtag love him, hashtag, by the way, this Tumblr user hates Priscilla 2023, which I think is a really powerful piece of knowledge. Hashtag Elvis Presley. Hashtag Elvis. Hashtag love. Hashtag my baby. Why am I educating you on this topic? Well, I think everyone needs to be exposed to diverse peoples and opinions. And Elvis Presley life is a perfect example. Never would I ever have believed in such a blog, but here it is. I hope you come away from this presentation a changed person. In conclusion, I want you to leave with this one last post from Tumblr user, Elvis Presley wife. Does anyone just randomly have those moments where they realize how much they love someone and how grateful they are? That's me with Elvis. Today, I just had to tell the world and proclaim to the heavens how grateful I am for this man and how much I love him. Like, he's helped me through the toughest moments of my life. He was an incredible man, inside and out. He had the voice of an angel, yet when it was needed, very both sexual and rough. He was a beautiful man. I love him with all my heart forever and always. How can I not? He's just ... incredible. I love him so much. My heart is so full of love for this man. It's insane. I never thought I would ever be like this, or at least have love for a man I'll never meet or know until I get to heaven. Asterix, I say with a sad sigh, close asterix. I hope he knows how much I love him. He's incredible. He has my whole heart. I love you, darling. You are my everything. Thank you for always being there. I love you. I'll stop rambling. Hashtag Elvis Presley. Hashtag love. Hashtag my baby. Hashtag Presley. Hashtag handsome man. Hashtag love him. Hashtag E.P. Hashtag love you, baby. Hashtag I love him. Hashtag love of my life. Wowzers. Thank you for coming on this journey with me. I hope you learned at least a little something about yourself. Thank you. And good night. And a special good night to Elvis Presley.
I didn't expect you to put all of that in.
How am I meant to cut around that? How am I meant to? This is fucking impossible to cut around.
Where's the natural stopping point?
I can't pause anywhere, but like the most I can take out was like a breath you took.
I took a lot of breaths.
There was a lot of important information. We can't shortcut learning.
It was beautiful. I learned so much about Elvis Presley's wife.
This was wowzers.
That's cool.
It's also literally just a normal example of Tumblr. Like that's every other post.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little snapshot into the culture.
I didn't.
Well, I do like
fiction.
Yeah, I do like that you included the not so well known infamy about how old his wife was whenever they started getting together, because not such a cultural icon. Whenever she was 12, right, something like that.
She was 14 when they met, and she was
that's-
living with him when she was 16 or 17.
TOS.
Anyways.
All right. Do you want to swiftly move on, Trix, or?
Yes, please.
Right. Swiftly moving on. It's time to get educated about a different place in the world. Let's go.
Hello, my name is Skandre. Welcome to the second task of the Taskmaster Challenge, where I will be presenting to you a very good presentation. Why Disney World's The Haunted Mansion is the best version. Reason number one, there's no holiday overlay. Every single year, from September to somewhere near early January, mid-January, Disneyland puts up Jack Skellington all throughout the Haunted Mansion. Freaking ghouls all over the place. It's madness. But Disney World actually doesn't have that. So you get full year-round standard Haunted Mansion. None of that
Christmas in Haunted Mansion. You don't, my second reason is that the design is so good, it actually exists in 2 parks, that being Disney World, and then eventually copied over to Tokyo Disney, who wanted basically an exact replica of the world. But you can actually see that you can, from the entrance, see more of the front of the mansion, which is really cool. My third reason is that it partially appears in the 2003 Haunted Mansion movie. Now, a fun thing about this is that I actually own
Another
that
movie!
DVD. And I keep it at home. I keep it on me.
This is like the 7th
Because I love that
DVD that has
movie.
been brought onto camera.
Never leave home without it. So you can see there that they have the crests are all basically the same, and it's got the little vegetation room, the little green room. That's the same. It's not in a bog though. They didn't translate that over, but it is next to water. So it's got that going on. Reason number 4. I'm the closest to that one. I live like that close. I live really close, basically. Like, it's right there. I could just go there at any moment. It's right there. I live close to it. I will be taking questions if anybody has any, which they won't because I covered everything. All right. Bye.
Are there any questions? Did he cover everything?
I think that was a good coverage.
I definitely know more about Haunted Mansion than I did going in.
Yeah. Do you know more about Haunted Mansion than you do Elvis Presley live?
I don't think so.
Yeah, like I just realized this sounds a bit peculiar coming from the person judging you, but I just realized that yes, this is meant to be educational presentations.
I forgot.
Yeah, and that was actually quite educational because I've been to Disney World.
Oh.
But I didn't go to the Haunted Mansion. And I didn't realize there was such a thing about it. So I definitely learned something.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the more iconic ones for sure.
Yeah, Trix, here in America, Haunted Mansion is like a big deal to everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we want to learn more about some iconic things, we do have another presentation, Trix. Are you ready for more learning? Are you ready?
Oh, I am ready to learn, baby.
It's time to learn.
Let's learn. The title of my presentation today will be Dissecting Pi, analyzing an essential mathematical phenomena via an extended quantitation process. Buckle in, folks. They've always said 3 is the magic number, and well, it's alright, you know? There's a lot of things that 3s can work for. Spider-Man. Reduce, reuse, recycle. But 3 isn't all it's chalked up to be. Let's be real here. We can be honest. We're all friends, right? It's a little bit shit, you know? It shouldn't be getting all the praise it deserves. It's even worked for any of it, and it's just sitting there doing nothing, and it's just one number. The true magic number is, it's about 3. It's actually almost exactly 3. It's like 0.1 away from being 3, but it's a world of difference. Okay, it's different. It's better. I'm better. No. 3.141592653589793. Now that's just beautiful. Now, I went a little bit fast there. I know, I'm sorry. You might not have been able to keep up and fully appreciate the knowledge there. But don't worry, because this presentation's just beginning. Next, here we are, the beginning point, the launching pad. 3 in itself, lovely, all right, good. There's one part that that seems to get a little overlooked. It's kind of skipped. There's a part that's kind of overlooked. It's a little bit underappreciated even. So I wanted to bring a little justice to our man Point. Now, pi could never be pi without point. 3.14 or 314. That's a different number. If there was no point in pi, it'd be a really fucking big number, man. Like, that's too big. I don't know about you. I'm just trying to protect our kids here, all right? I'm just a champion of the people. 1. Ooh, another strong contender. I do like this one. This one, it's not my favorite. A lot of people artificially inflate the value of this first one because they see that it comes directly after the decimal point, and it kind of gives it its almost false sense of primariness. It's false sense of being first. But don't count me out yet, because next, 4. Yes. Okay, this one's good. This one's good. Hear me out. I know it's 4. It's not even 3. It's a closed 4. It's not the open 4. It can't hold water. It's not like a glass. It's the classy 4, the pointy 4. Another one. 5. That's a good one. It's our first 5 too. It's our first 5. We've had 1s, we have 4s, we have 3s, but now we're at a 5. And this might be a controversial take on my part, but this is my show. I think I'm gonna be able to share my grievances without any criticism. But hot take. I think 5 is a more even number than any even number. Because like think about it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. That sounds a whole lot better than 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That just seems more easy, more divisible. Frankly, I'm sorry. I need to stop. I need to stop inserting my own political opinions. 9. That's a good one. That's a high number. It's a high digit. Honestly, the highest value assigned to a single digit. One might think that this would have the same kind of conflated nature that 1 has, but it really is rarely seen. 6. Wow. I love that one. That one's... I'm not quitting though. I'm not quitting. Yeah, that was next one. Okay. Wow. It's a 3. I don't really know what else I could say about fucking 3s. Just play the next one. Just play the next one. I'm not giving up yet. We're going to the end of this thing. Okay. Yeah. Next. What is that? Is that a number? Okay. Yeah. Whatever that is. How does that make any sense? Don't ask questions. Okay. On to the next one. The train keeps moving. Next. That's okay. We're not. Does this count? Does this count anymore? I can't count this. Does that mean it doesn't count? Okay. I'm sorry. I don't even know if there's a word to describe what the hell that is. Sometimes we really need to stop to think about if we should over whether or not we can. I'm quitting. Okay. Next. That's just SpongeBob. What is the fuck? What's going on here? What is going on here? Okay, I'm sorry. We're not done yet. We're seeing this through till the end, I guess. I'm just very confused. I don't think anyone's ever gotten this far. I don't think anyone really... I don't think anyone really expected this much from it. I didn't know this was in here. I wouldn't have started if I did. And go. What is that? What is that? I think this is what the dwarves felt like when they dug too deep. Just play the next one. What does this mean? Come on. Oh, that's kind of nice. Okay, I don't mind that one. That was kind of cute, actually. Huh. Well, who would have thought? There's a little bit of beauty in monstrosity. Next. Ooh.
Fuck,
you like it? It's a slow burner. That's a slow burner.
That was left on simmer for an hour.
Did I recognize Grok and also reacted like, oh.
I didn't know where, like, I didn't know how long you were gonna kill the joke for. You know, about just keep on going each individual number, and then it 8,353,271.
It really was a balancing act of where to push it, because it was a joke that had to go on for too long first, and Matt had to go through a lot of extra there. We'll say that much.
45 minutes.
I talked about the number. I talked about the number 4 for about 10 minutes.
Yeah. It was 45 minutes before the joke hits.
I also wanted to really challenge myself, because I prided myself on my ability to bullshit my presentations in college, and I just wanted to flex that muscle a little bit, you know? So it's like, let's just talk forever about numbers.
I totally support it. And one thing I did think about whilst that was going on, that if you do pi out of 10, you get very close to 32%. So is that another inkling of you taking your shirt off?
Oh my god.
Oh, I think there's at least a 45% chance I take my shirt off by the end of the
Whoa!
Oh my god.
We're getting there.
It's because
we need more attention. We need to get those ADHD viewers stay in chat.
Yeah, I really should have put something alongside your presentation for the people like me.
You gotta appreciate the art,
exactly,
even when it's boring as fuck.
Chat, is everybody still okay? Chat,
Wake
we all
up,
still here?
wake up,
wake up time.
Wake up.
I think it's time we get educated on a completely different subject matter. Why don't we hand this over to Gary Collins?
Correct.
So about a year and a half ago, Matt was going to do Taskmaster 2 with 4 new cast members, 4 new zany people. Of the 4, included me. That's me, I'm the tall one. And one of the tasks may sound familiar to you. It was create an educational presentation. Why am I mad? I already did this a year ago and deleted it off my computer because the Taskmaster that was supposed to happen last year got canceled because nobody else was doing their tasks. I was doing my tasks. I was doing their tasks. I was doing tasks. I was in medbay. And that's why I got invited back, is because I was doing my tasks. So what am I gonna do this year for an educational presentation? I'm gonna make the same damn presentation, but better.
Let me tell you about Michael Rockefeller. He went missing. He went missing at sea. He was eaten by cannibals. He was eaten by cannibals. Allegedly. Sailed off New Guinea coast in 1961. Saw some land and thought that swimming to it would be fucking fun. So he jumped off his boat. Swam out to sea. That was the last time he was ever fucking seen. Him and Renee Wise and took a pontoon boat. That's a little bitty boat, not fit for the ocean. They got 3 miles out and they boat ain't float. They went overboard and they started swimming. Michael saw land and thought to himself, I think I can make it instead of waiting for help. He swam 14 miles to shore. What kind of dude does that?
Son of U.S. Vice President Nelson Rockefeller was lost at sea. He was on an expedition to study the tribes in the Azmat region. Bitch!
He went missing. He went missing at sea. He was eaten by cannibals. He was eaten by cannibals. Allegedly.
The original report says that he either drowned or was attacked by a saltwater crocodile or shark, but also the Azmat tribe that lived on that island he was swimming to apparently were cannibals. And also 3 years prior to Michael's expedition, Dutch patrol went to the island to kill a bunch of tribe leaders. So that probably pissed him off.
What happened to him? Was he eaten by sharks? Was he eaten by people? Did he get lost in the dark? Did he make it to land? He swam 12 miles. 12 nautical miles.
Mike's mom hired a PI to go to the island to solve the disappearance of her son. He came back and said, yo,
I found his skull.
You were missing. You were missing. You were missing at sea. At sea. He was eaten by cannibals. Cannibals. He was eaten by cannibals. Allegedly.
No, but for real, the PI came back and was like, hey, they replaced your son's boat engine with 3 skulls. And I think this one's your son?
Hey, what?
Holy fucking shit!
Right, before anything else gets said, before any fucking thing else gets said, are you fucking mad?
Oh my god, that was phenomenal. Oh
That was
shit.
insane.
I like the little breaks, the little exposition breaks. Very nice. Just sprinkled in, kept the story going.
There's so much to this story, I can't make it all rhyme.
Oh my
Dog,
god.
it's though. However, I edited it for so long that that is like I know like every single word now. And like it does.
12 nautical miles.
Who the
You know
what kind of guy
when you
does
asked me
that?
to film myself to lip sync it. You know how long that took me? The exact length of the song. because
yeah.
I knew all the lyrics and have known all the lyrics for a year.
That shit's been cooking. It's been in the crock pot for a long time.
Ridiculous.
Holy
you
hell.
genuinely could have just had a Spotify spinning wheel. And I would have been fine.
Yeah.
But that was insane. The editing was phenomenal as well. I was not, out of every task I had like expectations of, educational dubstep was not one of them.
I will
Like,
say real
that
quick
was
for
just
everyone
not one of
in
them.
chat, just to flip it somewhere else real quick. You're all freaking out about how this is the best song of the year. Go follow Dumb Day on SoundCloud because legit, that's nothing. He's
you
just
heard
farted.
Poisons Your
You
Mind?
haven't heard shit yet. Okay? Have you heard Poisons Your Mind? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, bring back Poisons Your Mind. Did it happen? Was it a dream?
I have stuff coming. Everybody.
Yeah, I'm also still a filmmaker.
Oh, blow me.
Oh, and I'm a streamer.
Oh.
Me too.
We're doing great, guys.
All right. Tricks. How about this? Why don't you... I'm going to put a poll in chat while you figure out points real quick.
Never mind.
I have no idea how to judge that round. Oh, a migraine? Does that help? Like, Juliet, that was just Tumblr.
Yeah.
I didn't get educated at all there. That is just 99% of that website. So you're rocking the bottom there. With a 1. It was very close with the next two. Very, very close. But Scandra's just going to pip it. Andpo gets 2, Scott gets 3, and I don't think anyone can argue Garrett getting 4 there.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
The next task was a little bit of a challenge and a little bit of a chess play. So what the task was to pop something. Pop something. Easy as that.
Anyone who makes the pop your or pop that pussy gets -1.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
Pop your? Oh, pop your pussy versus pop that pussy. Okay.
All right. So
I didn't know what you meant.
So, and with that, we are going to move on. But the rule of this task was if you popped something that somebody else popped, neither of you would get any points for this task. And that was the difficult part. I think that was the part that broke most people's brains. Starting off with Andpo.
Love it.
Hey, I'm Andpo, and I'm going to be doing the Pop Something Challenge. Now, I gave this a long, hard thought, right? I wanted to make this memorable. I didn't want to just pull out a balloon. I didn't want to just pull out... What else do you pop? I put... No, I thought about this, okay? I wanted this to be elaborate, extravagant. other E words that's long. I just wanted it to be something, okay? Because my first thought was just how do you make this interesting? You know, how do you make just popping something into entertainment? And I think I've cracked the formula. I think that all you really need. Anyways, who's next?
Holy shit. Phenomenal.
That was awesome.
Garrett, that was awesome. Yeah.
That was awesome.
All right.
That was awesome.
All right,
I
Garrett.
liked Andpo's submission.
If that was
That
awesome,
is
Garrett.
what I said it.
Garrett, if that was awesome, let's see what you popped.
Oh no!
Oh.
The thought of any of you popping the same thing as me has haunted me for the past 2 weeks. I've thought of the most extreme things. I thought about popping my car tire. I thought about overloading a light bulb until it explodes. I think at the end of the day, I just need to buy something and pop it. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Another vlog.
Okay, production value.
Wahoo!
One of these things will pop. Mark my words.
Is it good enough for you? I would be fucking so mad if you went, I don't think that counts as pops.
Well, that one really just popped.
That was it popping and landing on my tooth. It actually hurt quite a bit. I'm gonna brush my teeth in a second.
Oh.
Now the question is, does that count as popping?
Does it?
You'll be dead. You'll be
It's
dead.
in the name.
Personally.
I don't know. I think
just-
only his hand was visible, so.
They're not called snap racks. They're called pop racks.
I wouldn't let that slide.
Also, can I say, I just want more Garrett content of him just vlogging himself staring dramatically at random things in his day-to-day life. I want more of that.
I could be wrong, but I believe I heard Julia complain about another vlog, about another production value. Why don't we go to the person who once again had the longest submission for the task? Julia!
Good morning. Today I will be taking on the task of pop something. I don't have anything to pop. Okay? I don't have anything to pop, and the things that I can pop and like have had the idea of popping have been like, someone else is gonna do this. You have to pop something, but if someone else pops it, you get 0 points, which is a problem for me because I don't want 0 points. You see, another idea that I had was that I could pop myself and turn myself into like a 2000 pop star. But I think that's a little stupid and requires a little bit too much effort for little old me for today. I could just do multiple things and then hope that I get points for the effort, right? That increases the risk that someone else has like done and thus me getting 0 points. And also them getting 0 points. Which could be good. Because also, if I do a bunch of stuff and then no one else does it, that's got to warrant more points. Just a ton of things, like a marathon of popping. I'm just going above and beyond the requirements of the task, therefore, it's not cheating. I think I like this idea. So now I just need to brainstorm all the things that I need to pop. Tongue, lips. There's an ambulance going by. I can pop, like a bone. Okay, so I can pop off in a video game. Pop up in a cold one with the boys. I have to find boys though to do that. And I can't do a cold one because I can't drink. I would say I could pop a firecracker, but I don't have that. I don't want to popcorn. That's probably one that someone's gonna do. There's one thing I want to say and I can't. It's not appropriate. I could pop stitch like in crochet. I'm sure everyone's gonna be doing that one. And maybe I'll come up with more throughout the day, but that's my list in this 5-minute brainstorm session. Yeah. Whatever I said, that's my list. Okay, pop quiz. Question number one. That's my list. Okay, pop quiz. Question number 1. You don't have to write the question. Just make sure you write your name on the top of the paper and then write 1 and then your answer next to it for each question. The number and then the answer to the question. 1. Who is the 15th president of the United States of America? Okay, question number 2. Draw and label the water cycle. Question number 3. Write the format of the Pythagorean theorem. Bonus question. What type of plant is this? Okay, hand in your paper to the front. Thank you. I'm starting off the 4th. Pop number 1, my lip balm. Pop number 2, my lips. Pop number 3, my tongue. Pop number 4, my knuckles. Oh. My neck. Cut the cameras. It didn't pop. It didn't pop. So that's 4 pops. That's 4 pops already, which means that I won. I am the champion because I'm going to be adding more pops later. Number 5. It's a Pop-It toy. It's also a hedgehog, in case anyone does that. I've already done it. I will also be popping my ring finger. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, Taskmaster, give me 20 points. Yeah, what can I say? I'm, pretty good. Yeah. Check it. I'm gonna pop open a Sody Pop. And I'm popping one open with the boys, Christmas Furby and Freddy Fazbear. Popping open a Sody Pop. Delicious. Some bubble wrap. I can't pop it. Hold on. This is a special message for the Taskmaster. If you're not the Taskmaster, please close your eyes. Taskmaster, I know this isn't my best work. I know that there's a decent chance, thanks to my hubris, that I'm gonna get 0 points on this task. But on the off chance that someone didn't do one of the things that I did, please acknowledge me for my bravery. And please know that I love you.
Okay, I have to say something. I have to address
What have
the
you
elephant in
done?
the room.
What have you done?
No, hold on.
No. If we rewatch the footage, my neck didn't.
It never popped.
And I-
Exactly.
Oh, thank God.
Didn't pop.
Oh shit.
I got so scared. Oh my God.
It didn't
So
pop.
close.
I checked
I
it.
thought I
there was-
wasn't gonna get points at Taskmaster game, and I was gonna cry.
But what does the Taskmaster think about that submission in general?
In general, it was great. I'll answer for.
You know the thing about the monkeys and
Hold
like
on, no.
Shakespeare.
No. Did you really just answer a question addressed to the Taskmaster after you just begged and pleaded for your life, thinking that somebody might have happened to have a rubber hedgehog and might have popped that too?
I think I'm freezing up.
The fact that she had a rubber hedgehog that popped, and she still did like 8 other things.
Yeah.
No, Garrett,
Yeah, you
Garrett,
just increased the risk there.
Garrett, to me, it's the fact that she did that one to one of the last submissions of that thing, as if someone else was gonna do that. But you know what's really funny? There was about a 20-minute clip of her being like, "I have nothing. There's nothing here. Like I have nothing ever."
And Dan decided the first 3 things she'd try. First 4 things you try are like the most obvious first thought things to
High risk,
do.
high reward, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
This goes back into another comment that I noted down for this task. We saw so many more examples of how Julia would be an amazing fuckboy yet again. With those little,
with like the
yeah.
Trust me, there's plenty of them where I go to school.
There's not an opening in the job market.
You shouldn't be applying hand lotion as you say that. There's plenty of them at my school.
The pop quiz was smart. People are saying, okay.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right. So, once again, Scott, you are the last one. Maybe it's because you did something that Julia had showed.
Hi, it's me, Skandre. Welcome to the last task of the Taskmaster Challenge, where I'm going to be popping something open. Now, I have one thing that you guys won't have. It's the copy of the 2003 film Haunted Mansion starring Eddie Murphy. And I'm just gonna... Fuck. Pop it open. Yeah. Yeah, see somebody recreate that. I like to see it.
Fair play. Goddamn.
I love the overarching Haunted Mansion theme.
Yes, I'm glad that we've kept the consistent theme throughout this.
Completely fucks over me reordering the tasks. I had to do it in order.
One of my whenever I all the tasks were given out, I sat down and thought, how am I going to do this and how am I going to subvert expectations? Garrett, I had exactly the same idea. Pop Rocks was my idea. I would have been a lot more impressed if you had have popped your tire. I'm just saying how you would have been able to get more points in this game.
But it's high risk, low reward, in my opinion.
Well, you mean you're not gonna commit to drinking a dirty pint live on my stream? Trix has done it twice now.
Oh God.
I get to pay a couple hundred out of pocket for a couple make-believe points.
For internet clout points. Yay.
Me.
But they would have
Infamy,
been so
do you know
good.
how many times this video is going to get rewatched on my channel? Come on.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Garrett, you're rocking the bottom there, I'm afraid. And now is the kind of tough ones.
Mm-hmm.
Juliet looks like she's got something
I
she
love
wants to say.
you. Just remember my message.
Yeah. About that. I honestly liked all of them. Y'all get 3 points.
Wow!
Ooh, okay.
Wow.
Thank you.
Now we move on to the live task. I'm going to set a 10-minute timer on my phone. We'll do 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Whoever can put on the most amount of clothes, go. Set a 5-minute timer.
Dude, you're fucking nuts.
It's the ones when they have to run.
Scott's on camera.
Scott's on camera. Let's highlight him. Oh shit. Oh shit. Well, while they get that done, Taskmaster, I have noticed that you have struggled today, my friend, to give out scores and grade people. What do you think of the submissions we've had?
Oh, A class.
We also have a prediction in chat to see who will win.
Oh,
it's a champion prediction.
Andpo's clever.
That is
Andpo's
fucking
being
smart.
clever.
That is fucking good. All right. Why don't we have a prediction on chat on who's going to win Taskmaster 2? So get your predictions in now. What's kind of blown you away? What do you think you could have improved on, or what test do you think you would have been great at? Give me some answers.
Right, so you're going to be totally self-indulgent here, and
Yeah.
we'll go through the tasks. I mentioned that I kind of thought what I would do for each of them, and Pop Rocks was the one that I was just like, it's an easy one to do. Like that was my first thought towards it. Camo wise, they all baited me, the bastards. They all smashed that, and they did a better version than I could. Oh my god, this is amazing. This is amazing. I think my standout task performance was definitely the beer posters. That was amazing.
Yeah.
Like everyone exceeded.
Piped up for that one. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Educational presentation is a bit different because it's maybe the third educational presentation we've had on your channel. No?
Yeah, no, I think it's the fourth presentation party technically.
They're hard to do.
I low-key
Oh
feel
my
so
God.
bad for the laundry that they're gonna have to do at fucking 7:30 at night. Ooh, that is my bad.
Time do we have?
You have 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Holy shit. Andpo is popping off.
I know. I don't know what to expect from Garrett. I can imagine him just walking in here. dressed
I
up
don't
like
know. Hey, I don't know, man. It's up to the Taskmaster.
I'm working so hard.
What's the timer? I deserve some kind of punishment for making my friends go through this kind of shit.
You do.
Yeah.
These are crimes. These are crimes that I will never pay for.
I'm gonna be honest. I think I wrote myself into a corner here.
By the way, Trix, I don't think we ever gave props to Andpo for having the foresight to film the second part of his task first for the presentation one. If you notice, he had a haircut and he shaved his beard.
Yeah,
I know the beard.
I look more
100%.
disheveled.
Yeah,
It was very, very, very well done.
What's our time?
What's the time?
Oh, Scott, the time you have 40 seconds. 40 seconds. 40 seconds.
I'm plugging my headphones. I didn't hear your answer.
No, you're
Give me 1
good.
second.
Don't worry, I'm not confident, just incapacitated.
All right,
I don't know if I won, but I did all I could.
Hey, Andpo, I mean, if you want to fail another live task because you don't want to commit. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I mean, I think I've committed as much as I can. I can't feel my hands.
Oh, fuck. What I do to my friends. Timer. Julia. What I do to my friends are crimes that I will never pay for.
Is it weird that I don't even remember how many things I have on?
No, I neither. Scott is still chugging boxed wine.
I need to count again.
No, Garrett, we'll count
I
left.
also didn't.
I'll count as I take them off.
Well, no, I think it's about time we also say that this wasn't actually the prize task. It's just fun. Can we actually say what the live task is now?
Yeah, the live task is count all the clothes you're wearing. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm unbelievably hot.
All right,
I'm joking. Yeah.
All right,
I'm joking. This is the task. Everyone actually put fucking effort into this one.
Garrett, stand up.
Yeah.
I'm wearing multiple layers of everything.
So this does this might not look like a lot, but Garrett's a really skinny dude.
Oh, you should wait.
Oh yeah. God.
Oh.
Scott, you look like you sell rugs on the street in Chinatown.
Whoa!
Oh,
I don't have things I can drape.
On his Technicolor wardrobe. This is amazing.
Oh my goodness. Spider-Man. Sorry, Julia.
I saw that. Trying to flash the Thrasher just to buy
Holy
us.
Oh my god.
Oh.
You like what you see?
And Andpo, who looks just like the Doctor.
So I got the sling.
Oh, I like the
layers of
song.
socks,
That's good.
and the drapery. Stylish.
I'm actually like burning.
Put my earbud back in.
Yep.
Did he put multiple pants? Did Garrett put multiple pants on? Did he just put the shirt play?
He did.
I don't know. His dick looks pretty regular size. Ooh, Andpo, do you have your count in your head?
I do.
Brilliant. Julia, I'm so sorry. I'd like to point out to chat, the reason Julia got invited to Taskmaster is she streamed once. She streamed Overwatch once, and me and Trix both tuned in. We were like, oh, she'd be a great time for Taskmaster. And look at where she's at now. Look what we've done.
Look how far we've come.
By the way, also, we have known Julia for years. We have known Julia. This wasn't like our first interaction, just a random person we stumbled across. Like, we've known her for years.
No, her first...
Also,
Go ahead,
sorry, do we count the clothes we're wearing now?
No.
Yeah, cool.
18, 19, 20, 21 pairs of 4 pairs of underwear and 3 pairs of socks each. So
keep your last total in your head, Garrett. Keep your last total in your head.
Yeah, I know. I need to count like in my brain.
Garrett, did you strip and then change?
Yeah, probably. Wow.
Okay.
Commitment to the pit.
Yeah. I was a bit averse
Julia
to
was
stripping,
just
seeing
like
that I'm in my
knitting
room.
and enjoying life.
I gotta rehang all my clothes.
Same.
I had a full closet.
Sorry.
That's what I mean. That is the
full
main reason why I
closet.
switched to socks.
Sorry.
Was so I didn't have to hang things back up.
All right.
Oh,
so let's go one by one. Trixie, do you want to go first? But first, of course, to all the contestants, of course. Thank you once again for putting yourself through hell to be on my channel. Next week, same time. Anyway, okay, cool. For sure.
Let's start with the person we didn't see on camera. From all of it, Garrett.
28.
Ooh. Holy shit.
I used to be fat, so I had a lot of big clothes.
Yeah, I do not.
Judging by the reaction, I'm gonna go straight over to Julia.
17.
Ooh.
Oof. It's still a lot. 28 is insane. Andpo?
15.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, like way lower than I thought.
That's embarrassing.
What can I say?
And
Better
let's
taking 'em
see. Can Scott
So
come in above?
I counted 43, but I don't know if that was right.
Yeah.
I could drink like a shit ton of box wine.
Yeah. I think that's fair though, considering the drapery.
To be
you
fair,
know?
Yeah.
It was my
'cause,
entire
most
closet.
of mine was I was putting on. You know.
Yeah, I was putting stuff on.
I don't
should've
really
been
doubt that.
draping.
Yeah.
I think if there's any question, like all anyone needs to do, if they're either watching this on YouTube or watching it on Twitch, just go back 7 minutes, and you will see Scott's fully nicely organized wardrobe, and then now back to here, and you will see it's no longer there. Like
It's gonna be my next hour.
I'm sorry. We have work
worth it.
tomorrow.
No, I should have popped my tire.
Oh my god! All right, Trix. Do we have...
I did happen to mention during one task there was a punishment for using a certain phrase.
And was it used?
Some of us self-censored.
What was
it
the
used?
phrase? I don't even remember.
I don't
this.
remember. Tell me what the phrase was. I don't really know.
It definitely was. And I like the fact you're asking me to read it out specifically because you are definitely the culprit who said it.
I think if we go back to the footage, I think that there is a plethora of bits that could have followed that cutoff. You know,
There was a
it
restraint
wasn't
to
fully
it.
spoken out.
Yeah,
I think.
agreed. If it wasn't fully spoken.
I believe if I refer to the transcript, it said PU dash.
Now here's
there
what I
could have been a
love.
lot there.
Here's what I love, Trix, about these people is you can tell that some of these have never actually watched Taskmaster because they think that this is a democracy.
Yeah, they genuinely
Where's
believe
my
I
America
give a
hat?
shit.
Freedom ring.
Yeah.
And because I am a merciful God, if you had have apologized, you wouldn't get a minus, but you didn't.
Fair. That's fair.
So
I'm not gonna fault that.
Yeah. So there was a -1. There also was one very early on, actually, that I don't know if anyone else caught, but one of our contestants has a particularly difficult time with kind of word vomit, especially when it comes to names. And this has been long running since we've met, because we happened to meet alongside Perfectly Techno. Now, I know it can be quite difficult with Trickster and PT, but Garrett is losing one for calling me PT again.
I'm sorry. And it's not just Trickster and PT. You were P Trickster.
So yes, that was written down from the very start. And also, by the way, very well done. There was a hidden -1 as well. If I swing over here, you can see over my shoulder, there's a little Among Us light. If anyone mentioned it, that was -1, but none of you did.
Oh.
So that also wasn't on frame for...
Now, Trix.
No, it's... Yeah.
Trix, I have a question for you, my friend.
Hey, Matt.
During this entire...
Oh.
During this entire series, during this entire live preview, were you ever scared? Did you ever jump?
Was I ever scared?
Did you ever jump?
Yeah.
And there was one of the frames in Garrett's song. Wasn't it Garrett's song?
It wasn't his song, but it
Garrett
was
had a
his
task.
vlog.
Yeah.
And his vlog.
There was a secret task that I had set, which was if you can make the Taskmaster jump or make him scared, you will get an extra point. And so we will award Garrett that extra point.
Oh, you bastard.
Respect.
Ain't that right,
Let
PT?
freedom ring, motherfuckers.
And so, without further ado, wrapping up another thing for Trix to watch on his streams, we are going to wrap up Taskmaster 2 with some phenomenal entries and contestants. And this has been running for about 3 hours now. And guys, it has been such a pleasure. However, I'm going to announce the scores. In last, with 13 points, is Andpo.
Let's go!
In second, with 15, is Julia. In second is Scott with 16.
Yeah.
And in first with 19 is Garrett Dumday Gorba. Congratulations. Amazing job, everybody. Thank you guys so much.
He didn't have to pop his tire.
Thank you guys so much for being a part of this. From myself, from the Taskmaster, and from all the contestants, goodbye, good night, and thank you very much.
Trickster, go to bed.